Okay, y'all, what is going on? What is going on? Yeah, I'm talking to you. What is going on? Because I came on here to talk about one song. And I go on my phone and everybody and they lost puppy want to drop some music. I'm like, I wasn't ready for this. Like, talk about a music overload today? We got some things to say. Y'all know what time it is. Lights, camera, Rick the Prince. What's good, y'all? What's good, y'all? It is yours truly, Rick the Prince, and you are watching Surface Town. You already know what to do. Please subscribe. First of all, thank you to all my new subscribers, y'all. I really appreciate y'all for finding my channel. Don't know how you found my channel, but thank you. I appreciate it. We're here to talk about some music because who didn't drop today? I got my notes right here, but before we get into it, I do want to shout out my playlist, The Record Store. Yes, I curate a weekly playlist with new music from indie artists, international artists, major label artists, yo cousin, all that good stuff. So y'all want some good vibes, make sure y'all like that playlist. We're trying to get to 100 likes. I'm trying to get to 100 likes by my birthday. Need your help. And it's good vibes. Like, it's a win-win for everybody's winning right now. So yes, also I do Twitter Spaces. If y'all don't know, it's like a, a live chat, kind of like Clubhouse. It's actually like Clubhouse. I never joined Clubhouse, but I heard it's like Clubhouse, but for Twitter. I host spaces every Friday. Here's the schedule. I don't know which side it's gonna be on, but yes, if y'all wanna get into it, if y'all want to check out the spaces to get a feel for it, they're on my channel. We debate about music, we vote on categories. It's very entertaining, done with love, good vibes. That standing stuff, I don't stand for that. So yeah, just come out, have some fun. Follow me on Twitter, links are in the description. I wanna start with the albums because a few artists dropped albums. Sid just dropped a project called Broken Hearts Club. Now, I believe this is her follow-up to Finn. I believe. If y'all want to see my video on Finn like 4 years ago, 5 years ago, I'm gonna leave it up here because we talked about her album. It was really good. I really fucked with it. But I'm actually excited to hear a new Sid album. I think this is the follow-up. Correct me if I'm wrong. But wow, it's been such a long time. She got a record out with Kalani called Out Loud. It starts off immediately with Sid's voice soothing. Her voice is so soothing. Kalani did her thing. I love when they do stripped down acoustic melodic records like that. That just made me want to hear the album. I have not gotten to the album, but I will. It dropped today. Y'all make sure y'all check that out. Tell me what your favorites are. I might do a whole separate video on that simply because I did talk about Finn 5 years ago. Y'all, we've been hustling. Banks dropped an album called Serpentina. I gotta get more into why she titled it Serpentina. But yeah, I heard a song called F Love. I'm kind of vibing to it. I really want to get into that album. Y'all let me know some of y'all favorite tracks on that because I like Banks. She has a song called Give me what I want. Hey, I like her sound. I like her style. I also wanted to talk about Vince Staples. Vince Staples just dropped a project called Ramona Park Broke My Heart. I love that title. I'm definitely going to get into the concept of the album and why he titled it that. But I did listen to some records. Some of my records that I like is Free the Homies. That one I've been vibing to all day. Another one that I liked was Paper Cuts and Lemonade. Like I said, when I get into albums, I like to listen to them all the way. I don't like to jump around. It just happened that I heard these records. I didn't even know he released a full project, but I'm definitely gonna be getting into that. Y'all also tell me y'all favorite records off of that one. Coi Leray. Coi Leray dropped a whole album. Now, I was hearing something about her about to drop an album, but she dropped one. And I'm just gonna say bad timing. Bad timing for Coi Leray to drop an album. Let me go to this album. It's just not a good time to drop an album for Coi. I don't think she's ready to drop her album yet. Like Blick just came out maybe 3 weeks ago. Correct me if I'm wrong, but a whole album now? And what? Look at this cover. Trendsetter. The album is called Trendsetter. But I'm looking at this cover and it's like, okay, I hate that I'm about to be this person. I hate that I'm about to be this person, but we got to talk about it. And if anybody's going to talk about it, it's going to be me. I hate the sexual kid aesthetic. Like, being sexual with all these kiddie themes, like the little play pools and ice cream with sprinkles and bright colors and shit that look like fourth graders did. I hate mixing that in with sexual themes. I just don't like that. I don't know who started that. I don't know how long it's been happening. It's probably been happening for a long time. When I think of it, I think about like the Britney Spears cover with the Teletubby and shit. I don't like that. We have this conversation about... Okay, we have this conversation all the time about kids being influenced by music and how artists are not raising your kids, right? Artists are not raising your kids. They can make whatever type of music they want. They can put whatever art they want to put out, and people are going to consume it. And if your kid consumes it, oh fucking well, right? But you can't say that and then turn around and have a cover like this. Like, who is this catering to? Take her bent over with her poom poom in my face. Take that out. I would have thought a fourth grader did this. And don't get me wrong, I don't care about women and their sexuality. Express yourself. Express yourself. Show that poom poom. Shake that ass. Okay, but when you start mixing it in with these kiddie themes and all this, it's just like, for what reason? That's not sexy to me. Coloring markers and Crayola and all that, that's not sexy to me. So who is that supposed to be sexy for? I don't want to keep going on this rant because it's not what the video is about. But she dropped her album. It's called Trendsetter. I'm gonna check it out because I like Coi Leray. This isn't an attack on her. It's just like, why? But anyways, moving on. So Jack Harlow dropped a record called First Class. It samples Fergie Glamorous, and it's a chill vibe. The first listen, I was like, okay, this is chill, but I wasn't really liking it because it was like, okay, the beat was chill, and then his flow was chill, and then everything was just chill. Like, if the beat's gonna be chill, give me snap on the verse, or vice versa. If you're flowing, if you're doing like a chill flow, let the beat knock. But it was like neither was happening. But then I listened to it again. I was like, okay, this song is alright. I love me some Jack Harlow now. He said something. He said pineapple like semen or something. Hold on, I gotta play that again because I know he didn't say that. The lyrics have not came out yet on Spotify. It's a vibe. Like, it's a vibe. One thing I'll say about Jack Harlow is he has his own style. Like, I don't know the rappers in his area, but he doesn't sound like any of the other rappers I listen to. Jack Harlow has an album called Come Home, The Kids Miss You, dropping on May 6th, so I definitely will be checking that out. Nail Tech, I like that record. I think I like Nail Tech more than First Class, but it's a vibe. You can tell, like, I don't really consider either of those like a big single, but it's like a vibe record. I feel like he's gonna sneak in. Jack Harlow, that's like, he's very popular, but I feel like this album is gonna sneak up on us and it's gonna be full of bangers. But we'll see what happens. BIA and J. Cole. Okay, so BIA dropped a record. BIA dropped a what? BIA just dropped a record with J. Cole called London, and when I tell you this song smacks, BIA is another one. She don't sound like no other girl. They're all rapping about the same stuff. Like, and that's what I was realizing more and more when I was listening to all this new music. Everybody's kind of rapping about the same thing, but their styles are different, right? She slid on the beat. She looks beautiful in the music video. And it's a knocker. Shout out to J. Cole for teaming up with BIA because he moves he's very, 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 very particular with the way he moves and who he chooses to work with. So this is kind of a surprise for me for him to work with BIA, but I'm here for it. The record smacks. He went in on the verse. I don't know why he was upside down in the video. But one thing I realized is that kids are really impressionable, and the lifestyle that these artists are promoting is like, whew, man, just the cars and the bags and the clothes and the money and the jewelry. Like I was just watching the new music that was coming out, and every damn near video was just like, here, 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 here. Lifestyle. On one side, I'm like, yes, I'm here for it. Let me see all this stuff. But on the other hand, I'm just like, a lot of people would never really get to enjoy that kind of lifestyle. But you know, I guess that's why we care about celebrities so much. We can live through them. But I like the record. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that BIA record with J. Cole. Lil Baby dropped 2 records. He dropped one yesterday, and then I believe he just dropped another one. Right On and In a Minute. They're both slappers. They both give different vibes. In a Minute is him more talking about his experience and his lifestyle and just how he's that guy right now. Like Lil Baby's that guy. And he just showed you, like in the music video, you can see him kind of being behind the scenes, on stage, on the plane. Like I would have loved more behind the scenes stuff in that video. Like I see what he was going for, and I was here for it. They just kept bouncing back and forth to like 3 scenes. I was like, if y'all gonna give like a behind the scenes, let me see him in the dressing room. Let me see him in the studio. Let me see him in rehearsals. You get what I'm saying? Bumping into, you know, the celebrities that he's cool with. Like I would have liked more incorporated in that. As far as the song goes, it's a nice chill vibe. It's like a 2-piece because Right On is definitely, you can tell that Right On is more of the single. It's more catchy. The video is more polished, more well thought out, bigger budget. You can tell he shot it in Atlanta. But shout out to Lil Baby. He's doing his thing. I am a casual Lil Baby listener, but everything I've been hearing, it's been knocking. It's been knocking, and a lot of people around me really fuck with Lil Baby. So yeah. So Charlie Puth dropped a record called That's Hilarious. Now this is a pop record about heartbreak. I like that he's switching up his lyrical content because he's just been talking about, like, I don't want to, okay, because Charlie writes and produces, so I don't want to call his music generic. But the pop music can, like some of his records can get standard pop music, I guess. So it was cool to see him switch it up on this record and actually talk about something that he's been through with the heartbreak. I think that this record is an improvement in his content. I like Charlie Puth. I think Voice Notes was a great record. So I'm curious to see what he does with this new project. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that one. Check that one out. So Camila Cabello just dropped a record with Willow Smith called Psycho Freak. And all you need to know from this record is that Willow made this record. I love when she comes in. I like the sonically, I like the record. Of course, you know, Camila, it's like a hit or miss with her. Willow saved the record. If Willow wasn't on it, I actually probably wouldn't have listened to it at all, because I really don't care for Camila like that lately. The record, I hate when artists make a record good and they're the only reason why the record is good. When I think of that, I think of Jealous with I don't know her name. Jealous with Doja Cat. Basically, she's the only reason why that song was ever good, ever. Right? Same instance with this. I'll maybe listen to it again because of Willow Smith. I just love her vocals on this record. But yeah, if y'all want to check that out, I just want to let you know that, you know, Willow got a record out with Camila. You know, she's making moves. So Schoolboy Q dropped a record called Soccer Dad, and I fucks with Schoolboy Q. His album Oxymoron? It was called Oxymoron, right? Right? I just want to make sure, because I do remember banging that album out like crazy. Yeah, Oxymoron. And then Blackface LP, I kind of got into it. But his major label debut, I was really bumping heavy. Gangsta, Gangsta, Gangsta. I will play that forever. He just got a record called Soccer Dad, and I love how he's just on some chill, real authentic, talking about his family, talking about how he grew up, talking about how he's still here, talking about how he's unbothered. It's a record of him just, you know, talking about his experience, talking about his shit. I wish the beat would have dropped. The whole record is the beat not dropping, if that makes sense. Like, I just wanted the beat to drop and it never did. I hate when artists do that. But it does sound like an intro. Like, this sounds like an intro to a project, right? A mixtape, an album, something. It sounds like an intro record, a great intro record. Doesn't sound like a single, quote unquote, but it's a nice vibey record. I wish the beat would have dropped. If the beat would have dropped, then it would have been a single. Coi Leray dropped a new single, and it's called Treat Me. And I fucking like it. Which I thought I was gonna say I don't like it. One thing I will say is I don't care for the hook. I don't care for the hook. See, the thing about me is I don't listen to teasers. I don't listen to leaks. I don't listen to anything, no snippets. That's how I am with movies too. Like, if a movie comes out, I'm not watching the trailer, because I don't want to have anything spoiled. Like, I want to go in blind. That's how I feel with music. That's how I feel with Chloe. A lot of people were talking about in the spaces, they were talking about spaces, I mean Twitter spaces. Follow me on Twitter. They were talking about how they didn't like her teasing it. They didn't like the sample. They didn't like what they was hearing. I was paying all that dust because I don't like that being pushed on me. I just want to hear the record. I heard the record. I like the record. I like it better than Have Mercy, honestly. Say how you want to feel. I like this record already more than Have Mercy. I don't care for the hook. Everything else I fucked with. I wish, one, the song was longer. A lot of these songs I was listening to were tapping out at 3 minutes, and I know that's like the trend, but make these songs longer. That's why I like the BIA record, because it's over 4 minutes and they just going like, yes, like, give me a record, give me a song fleshed out. This still, like, when she was breaking it down towards the end, that was the best part. I was like, continue that, build with the harmonies, do more, I want more. Like, and then the song just ended, and I'm like, why? Like, why end the song right there? Like, I would have loved a breakdown with her stacking her vocals and just harmonizing. Let these girls know that you can do what they can't do. Chloe, the video, hold on, let me look at the video again. I like this black look. Her choreography. Okay, it kind of looks like Wild Side. I don't want to be the person to do that, but it kind of looks a little like Wild Side with the looks and the whole aesthetic. But, you know, I'm not going to compare two beautiful black women. I like this scene right here where she's in this little thing right here. I like that. She gonna shake that ass. But see right here, why would you end the song right there? Keep it going. Incorporate some instruments. Do a breakdown. Yell, scream, like something. I just wanted more. I gotta get into that Banks album. I gotta get into the Sid album. I gotta get into the Vince Staple album. Like, so many. Why did everybody? And then Coi Leray. I'm gonna check out that album too. Y'all let me know the records that y'all have heard. Put me on to some new songs. Make sure y'all like the Record Store playlist. I'm definitely going to be putting some of these bangers on there, so y'all do that. Please follow me on social media. Thank y'all so much. Thank you for watching, for real. It means a lot. But yeah, I'm yours truly, Rick the Prince, and we'll see you next time.